Welcome to the Grand Prix of Road America. This is a 2-lap race. And we're in position 30. We're gonna try to get all the way up to first place. In this mod, this is the Miniville mod. And just to do a little different stuff, I've set the cars on Road America to see what happens. Artificial intelligence is set at 110%. Now you might not... Whoa! Don't step on the brakes, little guy. Now you might think that this is a little childish, but it's actually pretty good racing. You got all your rFactor 2 physics. And you got your force feedback, which feels pretty good in the wheel. And the name of the game in this mod is slipstreaming. The cars pick up the draft really good. And the second trick is to keep your foot down through the corners, keep your revs up way high, so the car doesn't bog down too much. You have to keep a little speed going through the corners, so I tend to brake a little bit like trail braking, and then just chuck it in like that. And that is the trick. Look at them drifting through the corners. These little leprechauns. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to keep your foot down. Oh, they're not taking shit from me. They're fighting back. Okay, position 11 already. I'm getting pushed from behind. So this is a relative easy corner. You don't want to scrub off too much speed. So position 11, and I'm gonna try to make my way up to... These cars are so understeering, you wouldn't believe. Try to make my way up to first place. Now I've driven this track quite a lot, so I seem to know a little bit more what the tricks are in comparison to these guys. And now and then the artificial intelligence also makes by default a pretty stupid mistake, so I'm full confident that I'm gonna make it to first place, because of course I already did a little test race with these cars. And you can actually tweak the setup. You can set your steer. You see, that's the default mistake they always make. And look at this draft. Slipstreaming all the way. You can set your steering lock, you can set your camber, you can even set your tire pressures. And you can set the revs, and that's very important, because if you keep the revs up too high, you have to set them down all the way to the minimum. Otherwise the car doesn't go through the gears like you want them to. It takes way too long for the car to reach second gear. So now, if the revs are down to a minimum, you can play with the throttle a little bit. Now the second mistake these cars make, or lack of programming I guess, is they go way too slow up the hill here. I guess the default setting for the artificial intelligence is a high revving setting, which I found out already is not ideal. Now, you want to see something funny? If you want to get a closer look at this guy's ass, well, maybe not here. Okay, look at this. I don't know why you would want to look at this guy's ass, but if you really want to, you could do that. If that's your life ambition, to look at that guy's ass, you can do it like that. And he's not having any shit of me. He's fighting back. First place already. Well, maybe 110% was a little bit too slow. Let's make things interesting. This is the second lap. Okay, go. Otherwise, it's a bit too easy. I should have set it all the way to the max, 120. Okay. Position 7. Look at him drifting. Now I'm gonna try to get back. Chuck it in early. Keep the refs up. Yes, and take a little bit of curbing with these cars. All to get a greater exit speed. Don't forget to shift up to third. These cars are so understeer you wouldn't believe. So you really have to tweak the setup a little bit if you want to be competitive. Competitive with the Miniville mod. Yes, indeed. And as you can see, if you set the artificial intelligence up high enough, you're gonna do some actual racing with these cars. You see, it's not reaching third. You really have to set the revs down to the minimum, otherwise it just takes way too long to go through the gears. Now they're gonna make their default mistake here, pulling the left side on the grass, losing speed, so they're still, maybe, I don't know, it could still happen, first place. I'm gonna give it my best shot. So they brake too early here, as I have found also, taking a stupid line. Wow. Who can blame them? They're little guys, what do they know? Well, this could still happen. Don't block me. Don't block me. He's blocking me. No, don't push me wide. Well, okay. So they're gonna be a little bit slow up the hill. If I can get a good slipstream now, could still happen. Could still happen. There's the finish line. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yes, I am. Woo! First place. I don't know if I can make a donut with these cars. Well, half a donut. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
I am the leprechaun, and I've been cursed with leprosy. When people see me on the street, they stop and point at me, 'cause my bandages are covered in these bandages of green. And everywhere I see the sign of frightened children screaming. Always have to be lucky charms, so magically delicious. It tastes sweet, but the side effects are rather vicious. With a rainbow to my pot of gold, just watch out for saboteurs. You'll never get my 4-leaf cover, the game is up, your life is over.